Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, people. It's your guy, the Inspired Seeker, reporting to you live from nature once again. Ooh, I don't know what that was, guys. It flew away though. Let's see if it'll come back. Hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great. So in this Rising's message, guys, we're back on the Spiritual Law series. And this morning's law of discussion is the law of relativity. All right? Again, the law of relativity. All right? This is the law of meaning, guys. And it states that nothing is good or bad by itself. It all depends on the meaning that we give it. All right? Again, nothing is good or bad by itself. Everything is neutral, and it all depends on our perception of it, right? It all depends on the meaning that we give it, all right? Everything is neutral until we give it meaning, all right? What might seem like a significant issue to one person may be perceived as a minor obstacle to another, all right? We see this quite a lot, all right? Someone may complain about something to you, and then you step back and say, why are you even complaining? Like, there's all of this other stuff going on. How are you complaining about such little things, right? So what may seem like a significant issue to one person may be perceived as a minor obstacle to another. Okay? Likewise, guys, there's some guys fishing here. So if you hear the yelling and the hip hop, they're catching fish, they're excited. Okay, so, and likewise, guys, a small achievement to one person may be a lifelong dream to another person. All right? So, as I said, it all depends on the meaning we give it. All right? And this is why I call this the law of meaning. The law of meaning. Because at the end of the day, it will all depend on your perception. Okay? You could look at something as good, or you could look at something as bad. But that label that you're placing on it, that's coming from you. So that's your perception of it. Okay? What may seem like a total loss to one person, another person may find some value in it. All right? That's why they say what one man's garbage is another man's treasure, right? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay? So let's understand that the law of relativity, the law of meaning, all right? This is the law that depends on your perception. Okay? The law that depends on what meaning you give the things around you. Okay? Everything is neutral. It's not positive or negative. It's not good or bad. It's neutral until we associate something with it. Okay? With this knowing now, guys, we must learn to step back from situations and analyze things from a broader perspective, right? We must learn to see things in the grand scheme, all right, before we give it meaning or before we label it, right? This law further teaches us to learn to see everything as an effect to a cause, right? To learn to live by the law of cause and effect, all right? So let's learn to see things as an effect to a cause rather than throw a label on it, slap a label on it right away. Something happens, we slap a label on it and we label it as that, all right? So this law is up to us, right? It's all on our perception. It depends on our perception. And nothing is as we call it, right? Everything that happens is neutral until we slap a label on it. All right, so That's the law of relativity, guys. All right, how we relate to things. All right, the law of relativity. All right. So I hope I made this clear enough. Until next time, guys. Peace, love, and more life.